Hachette Audio presents The Ghost Ship of Brooklyn, an untold story of the American Revolution. Written by Robert P. Watson. Read by Bob Hess.
Introduction. A vast and silent army. The various horrors of these hulks to tell, these prison ships where pain and penance dwell, where death in tenfold vengeance holds his reign, and injured ghosts, yet unavenged, complain. This be my task. Philip Freneau, The British Prison Ship, 1781. On a crisp winter's morn, in the closing days of the year 431 BCE, the Athenian statesman Pericles climbed a high platform for the painful but honored task of eulogizing his brethren who fell in the Peloponnesian War. The struggle against Sparta had started earlier that spring and would prove to be a long and bloody affair. Accordingly, this would be but one of many burials in Athens, though history would remember Pericles' funeral oration that day as one of the most important speeches of the ancient world. It was customary in Athens for men lost in war to be honored at elaborate funerals. These ceremonies began a few days prior to the burial, when the fallen soldiers' remains were placed on public display, providing an opportunity for family members, friends, and other Athenians to gather to pay their respects and make offerings. Coffins were then carried in carts to a scenic spot on the outskirts of the city for the burial, with one of the coffins remaining empty, a haunting symbol of the dead who were still missing. After the processional, the heroes were laid to rest in a large sepulchre. The grand ceremony concluded with comments from an individual of great esteem. And so it was that day that the famed orator Pericles offered his remarks. The account was recorded that day and retold by Thucydides, the Athenian historian and general who wrote the history of the Peloponnesian War. According to Thucydides, Pericles opened with these now famous lines. Most of my predecessors in this place have commended him who made this speech part of the law, telling us that it is well that it should be delivered at the burial of those who fall in battle. For myself, I should have thought that the worth which had displayed itself in deeds would be sufficiently rewarded by honors also shown by deeds, such as you.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?